So I'm 26 years old and I still sleep with a blanket. Don't mind me. Shit, what was I going to come on here and say? I forgot now. That was it. Oh my god, I had like something in my head and I'm like, oh, this is such a good idea. This is such a good thing to talk about. It's such a fucking good thing to talk about. Number one. Numero uno, most important one of them all, is an update on my Instagram. There is no update. I have made another Instagram account now just to not be so off the radar. Look, I've had people message me being like, oh, you know, this happens and it gets your account back. Like, when will I get my account back? When? Yeah, anyway, there's no sign of it coming back anytime soon. I'm just pestering Instagram or Facebook, both, sending them like my plead. I didn't mean to hurt nobody. Anyway, I thought I'd come on quickly, it's always a quick one, and it ends up being like 10 minutes. So, right. Oh, fucking, I need to find parking actually. Okay. We're parking. Ooh, with the one hand only. Okay, now I can do my thing. So, today I went shopping. I'm really sorry that it's really dark in here. Makes all the difference. So I went shopping today because I'm going to New York in a day. Literally this time tomorrow I'll be getting on a flight to New York. And I have no winter clothes because living in Dubai, you don't really need winter clothes. Like, yeah, I need like a hoodie now because it's a bit chilly, but it never gets cold. Like, you don't need to wear coats and woolly shit. So, and I realized that I need to get a nice pair of jeans. Like, I have a grey pair, I have a white pair, I have a black pair. But I was like, hang about, I don't have like a denim pair of jeans. So anyway, I went to Zara and I tried on a pair of jeans, and it's so nice that I really don't want to sound like I'm up my own arsehole, but I'm so happy with how my body has changed over the last few years of training. Like, I remember going when I was maybe 15, 16, 17, 18, 19 as well. I should have just said 16 to 19. And I would try on jeans and my ass would just look flat. Like, it just wouldn't sit right. You know, they'd sit very low on my hips. I couldn't find the right ones to fit me. And I mean, my bum was just so flat. Like, I was so self-conscious of it. And I remember I used to always clench my bum. This is a real thing. I used to clench my bum because it used to be so tiny that I thought if that little clench might actually make a difference. It didn't, by the way. So yeah, you know, I literally looked like I had a long back, and when I can post new transformation photos onto my Instagram, on my new Instagram, on my old Instagram, when people saw my old transformations, like, it's legit. Like, I used to have such a long back, like I never had an ass. And it wasn't probably until, I'd say 2019. I'd say 2018 was when I really started to grow. Like, basically, I spent my entire training life wanting to be lean, wanting to have abs. Like, my physique is naturally very, very skinny. So I can easily lose body fat, but for me to put on weight, it requires a lot of training and consistency and food. So it takes a long time. And also my hormones were messed up at one point as well. I had very low DHEA. I don't really know what the reason was behind that. I'm guessing probably just lack of food, lack of recovery, sleep, working too much. I don't really know what the cause was, but my doctor prescribed me DHEA, which I took because it made my testosterone, like, all my hormones were a bit all over the place. And this was like 3 years ago in 2017. So then I started to take, she put me on DHEA for 6 months, and my hormones got better. I had to get them tested like every 3 months because obviously if things increase too fast, you could get side effects, right? So I took DHEA and my testosterone got to a normal level, and that's when I actually started to make like proper gains. I kid you not, like all throughout 2018, my training, and it was so regimented for like between strength and hypertrophy. Like I do 8-week phase of strength, 8-week phase of hypertrophy, and just constantly throughout the year, I would eat mindfully. Like one day, if I want to eat more food, I'm going to eat more food. I want to have carbs one day with more food, I'll have more carbs. If I want to have more fats, I just kind of went with how my body felt. Like I'm not someone who just binges and goes off the rails and then starves themselves. You know, I just felt like I should listen to my body, and depending on my program as well, which I don't necessarily recommend to everyone. Like I think that you should go through the phases of like dieting really hard, and then you should go through, you know what I mean? Because you get to know your body. So at this point, I know my body, and I'd spent the last 3 years, like, as I said, being really lean, but wanting to grow, wanting to look a certain way, wanted a bigger bum, wanted to just fill out more in my clothes, not look so much like a pencil. So anyway, so after that, throughout 2018, I just wrote my own programs. I was just training, eating, and finally, like, I'd say I probably felt happier as well at the start of the year. But just when I put on these pair of jeans, I haven't bought a pair of jeans in a long time, because funnily enough, like another pair actually ripped on my ass. It actually ripped when I was pulling it up. But so it's been since last year I haven't owned a pair of jeans, and it was just so nice that I actually feel so comfortable and happy wearing a pair of jeans. I don't have to clench my ass anymore, and I just fill it out nicely. As I said, not in like a up my own arse way, but it just feels like such a nice achievement, and I'm just so happy that I managed to do that. So when, you know, your girls and guys, you know, who will watch this video, when you're kind of in the gym and you're like, fuck, like it's just taking so long, why is this taking so long, and you don't feel good in your clothes, or you know, you're just not happy with how slow the results are getting, you will get it. It just takes a long time. Like I've been training since I'm 19, I'm now 26, and I'm finally really happy with how I look. There is always room for improvement. I'm always going to improve. I'm always going to try changing up my training and trying out different things. Like it doesn't just stop at one point, you know. I would never just not go to the gym. Like I've got to maintain it. But I'm very happy now in my own skin, and that's taken a very long time of mistakes, learning about your body, constant battles in your head of looking a certain way and not wanting to be judged. And then, you know, there's also this, I almost at one time as well took steroids. I didn't, because the coach at the time was like, just don't do it, like it's not worth it, like your frame is so good and you'll just lose all your feminine, you just won't look as feminine. And I'm so glad that I didn't, because I'm just waited. Like I could get results in 6 months if I started taking shit, but I'm just so glad that I didn't go down that route. And a lot of people think I have, you know. Some people have been like, oh, what do you take? And I'm like, dude, not everyone is on something, you know. So I'm very happy that happened, and I have nothing against people using anything, male or female. I'm very, very open-minded about it. I just personally wouldn't want to do it myself. So yeah, you know, to anyone who is struggling at the moment with their physique and they're like, nothing is working, it will work. You just have to stay consistent. It's like a job. You know, you work in your job and you start from the bottom. You start from the bottom and you work your way up, and it's consistent. You can't just get a manager role in a firm or whatever straight away if you've got no experience, right? You've got to start from the bottom, and it's the exact same with training. You have to start, and then you just have to continue, and you just have to let it go. Let time go past, and slowly your results will come. So, yeah, it was really nice today. Pair of jeans. It was a very nice reward, let's say, and I hope that you will all have that reward one day. Anyhow, I'm going to be filming so much in New York. I'm so excited. I've never been to New York before, so I'm literally going to be a fucking tourist. And if anyone has any recommendations about unblocking Instagram, please let me know, because I miss it. I miss my God. I miss it. Okay, night night.